What's up, guys? We are back for another live stream. Woo! I'm so excited about this one, guys. So let's. Hmm, Already two people in here. That's lovely. Hey, guys, how are you doing? How is your Sunday night going? I hope you're all having a fantastic time. That you had a beautiful day today. Um, Here in Belgium, it's getting really cold and rainy, and that is I don't know. Like I feel like I'm a summer child, a sun child, and there's some like Latin American blood in me, I think, and that's why I prefer eternal sunshine and beautiful weather. But I think many people do, but also some people actually really like the cold in the winter. But that's just not really my thing. It's dark early and stuff. But anyways, I had a quite a good afternoon. Like waking up to this morning was quite a challenge. Somehow I was treating myself with the I hate the cold. Yeah, me too, bro. It's just terrible, man. But yesterday we had a fantastic time together, so I feel super grateful for that. So thanks for taking me out. It was super nice. Good afternoon. Oh, hey, man. How are you, brother? How have you been doing, man? I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you're still going to the gym and that you're feeling well. Hi, Evelyn. Thank you for joining. I feel super grateful that you're here. I'm super excited about tonight. Um, So yeah, just let's take some time to tune in with each other. There's people coming into the chat. I love it so much. Hey, Joy McVeigh. I haven't seen you here in the chat. Welcome to the weekly live stream. I'm glad that you're here. Um, so yeah, I was talking a little bit about the weather, and so yesterday night I went out with my good friend, and we had lovely food together. It was really nice, actually. We spent beautiful time together. I feel very grateful that we're able to connect on a very deep level somehow, and that's very very important. And I hope that you all have people in your life that you can also hang out with and have wonderful conversations with, and who soothe your soul, who make you feel loved and appreciated. I think it's really important to have these people in your life. Angela, hello. Hi everybody, and regards from Yuri. Yeah, I was just watching his video earlier. The Dimash reaction it was so much fun. It was super nice to just be together with everyone there, and we did four in a row, guys, four in a row, and I did a live stream in between, which was freaking amazing. So it was a great time. I feel grateful for my friends. Joy, I've been subbed for a while, but this is my first stream. Well, thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you will have a great time here. Thanks so much for subscribing as well. I feel very grateful. Each and every one of you is a unique person that I deeply value. And we're all part of the family here, the Flow of Consciousness family. So I feel super happy that you're here and that you were able to take out some time to join us tonight. Hi Yorim, hi João, hi Joy, hi Angela, hi Evelyn. I've been wanting to contact you about an artist who has songs that I believe would fit the theme of your channel. May I email you about him? Of course. I would love to receive your email. So you can email me at flowofconsciousness1@gmail.com. So send in all your recommendations. I love to discover new music, and I think that you probably have great taste in music, and so I'm very excited and curious about it. So please do give your recommendations, share them in the email. So I will put it in the chat so you can consciousness1@gmail.com. That's where you can Tevi, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for joining, man. I'm so happy that you're here. Super nice that you're here to have a little bit of conversation with all of us, and we were having a good time. I mean, I'm definitely having a good time, so I hope you guys are too. Hmm. I think you would fall in love with him. I will send the email today. Thank you so much, Joy. I very, very much appreciate it. I'm looking forward to your email. Hi, Chevy. How are you? Yes, how are you, brother? The whole crew in the house. You know it. It's such a good time, guys. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you all for making my Sunday night so much more enjoyable. I hope you are fine. I hope everyone here is fine. Guys, we are all here together supporting one another, and we're going to have a good time. All right. So, what else? Evelyn, I'm doing well. Hope you're well. I hope everyone is well. Sending you all lots of love and positive vibes and energy. Wow, it's such a beautiful family of people. I absolutely love it. So, I really enjoyed watching the reaction videos from Yuri. I'm super proud of him. 10,000 subscribers. He's already at 12,000 now almost, which is incredible. I feel super excited about him reaching such a milestone. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm glad to be able to be part of that journey. Absolutely. So let's all just support one another here. Wesley, Tom, how are you, brother? Thank you for joining us. So happy that you're here. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a great weekend, that your Sunday was pleasant and enjoyable. Mm, it's important to be able to enjoy ourselves because honestly, sometimes I have a hard time doing so because I'm like, I'm so hard on myself sometimes. We're all sometimes so hard on ourselves, and then it becomes difficult to enjoy your time because you're basically just constantly hitting yourself on the head, and then this just you feel miserable, and that's not good. So I want to cultivate more compassion towards myself as well. So let's all cultivate more kindness and compassion towards ourselves, because I think that this is definitely going to help us feel better, more aligned. I had a conversation with oh Shofi, my god, everyone is here. Wow, I'm so excited. Guys, I feel so happy. Really. I'm like, this is just the best feeling. Everybody's in the house. Everybody's joining. My goodness. Guys, this is amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I feel so happy. Especially, hey, much better. I was just over in Yudi's stream. You guys are both so awesome. Love your positive energy. It's so needed these days. So thank you. Well, thank you so much for being here. And I'm glad that you also enjoyed the live stream at Yudi's place, Yuri's channel. He's a fantastic guy. Like, honestly, he's such a good friend, and he's also a great travel buddy. He always plans the travels that me and Yuri go together. Like, we go with three people, right? And Yuri just makes all the plans. I'm just like, yeah, just take us. I will just enjoy the ride. So yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic to have friends like that. What were some things you truly enjoyed being home again? Hi, Sophie. Thanks for asking, brother. What were some things I truly enjoyed being home again? Well, you can see being in the studio with all the instruments. I have a very professional recording materials here that I can create a lot of great content with. Being home with my dog, my parents, my brother is here. We live in the countryside, so it's very beautiful here. So I like to go for walks and things like that. I might play some piano again. I feel like doing that. My brother's girlfriend gave these. I don't know how you say it. Like the I don't know how to say this. The particule. I don't know what to say this. So the notes for playing the music. I don't know how they call it in English. Anyways, so they gave this documents for Niels Fram, his piano music, and I love Niels Fram. If you guys enjoy beautiful piano music, you should definitely check out Niels Fram. It's just the music is out of this world. It's so beautiful, and so maybe I will learn to play some Niels Fram because this music is just so close to my heart, and that would be amazing if I could play it myself, right? So maybe I will practice some piano soon. That's actually a nice idea. Everyone is kind of nice here. Yes, that is very true, Chevy. I hope the whole world has same vibe. Well, I hope that we can all spread some love and excitement and compassion and kindness for one another. That would definitely make the world a beautiful place, or a more beautiful place. I mean, it's already beautiful, but it's some in some places and areas it's a little bit less beautiful. So maybe we could all send kindness and compassion to these places, and make people feel loved and appreciated, because ultimately that's what matters, right, guys? To feel love and kindness and appreciation, and to just you know feel engaged with life. I think it's such a wonderful experience if you can feel engaged with life. Todor is joining as well. Well, I mean, I could ask Danny if he could join and then just send a picture or something. I have been missing her a lot, actually. Todor, for those of you who don't know, is my cat that I used to live with in Budapest. So unfortunately, she is no longer with me, but she is in my heart and in my mind. So Tilda is joining us from the heart and from the mind, Sophie. So you can always go pay her a visit and send me a picture. I would love to see you guys getting along. Thanks all for creating this community. Thank you for being part of the community, brother. It's you guys are the stars here. Without you, the community doesn't exist. So you are the stars. So thank you for being part of this amazing family. Does Yuri have a cat? No, he doesn't. Not yet, at least. Maybe in the future. We will see. It's called the score. What do you mean the score? Or partition. The score. Thanks for. I was like, huh, what are you talking about? Okay, the score, the partition. Niels Fram partition. So I will learn to play some Niels Fram. Maybe, guys, would you like to see like a video where I play? Maybe I will practice, and when I play it sufficiently well, I will record a video and I will just play it and I will put it on the channel so you guys can see me play Niels Ferrari. How about that? I feel like doing that. Let's do this, okay, guys? In the coming week, well, I don't know if I will be able to practice enough in 1 week, but we'll see. If I am able to make it happen before the end of the week, I will upload a video where I play a Niels Fram song. I feel excited about this. Let's do that. Please do that from driving all over the world. I would love to do, but life happens. Yes. Wow, that's amazing that you remember that, Angela. Awesome that you listened to my other video. The van life is definitely something that's on my mind a lot currently. So I talked with one of my best friends about this, and it's also one of his dreams. And it sounds so exciting, right? Like just driving around and then meeting all people everywhere around the world and just like going on an adventure, basically like living in the moment for a year. That sounds just incredible. But I have to figure out ways to finance this. There's also financial aspect to this type of travel. So I need to figure this out first. Like, how am I going to do this? Am I going to work for another year in a bar or something, or try to get an engineering gig somewhere which pays quite well? I don't know how I'm going to solve this. I have to find a solution because otherwise I will not be able to finance it. But it's on my mind, and I'm doing research and I'm talking to people and I'm figuring out how to do this. The van life, guys, are you guys excited about this? Would you like to see me go on a trip for a year and just like document everything? Would you follow along for the journey? I think it would be freaking amazing. My goodness, I'm so excited about this. Okay, you are in such a good mood, it's contagious. Yeah, today I don't know what happened. I mean, I kind of do know what happened. Like, I had a very, if I could, I would enjoy that trip. Absolutely. That sounds like an amazing experience. And I think you cannot regret it. Like, if you do it, you might go through these super, difficult times and have like all sorts of like obstacles to overcome. But when you look back, it's like, man, I'm so happy I did this. Like, there's so much stuff that I learned from this, like all the memories. And I don't know. I'm super excited about this. So I hope that I will. No, I don't hope I will make it happen. I will make it happen. So let's make it happen. Let's put the intention today. Let's make the intention to make it happen, and we will. Yes, do it. I stalk around. Well, you're allowed to. I mean, I put it online so people can actually stalk my content and enjoy it. So yeah, I was talking about the fact that Evelyn noticed my mood and it's contagious. I very much love to hear that, and I'm very happy that you feel it's contagious. So honestly, guys, this morning I woke up like feeling completely terrible. Like, I was unable to get out of bed. I was just laying there and I was like, no, I don't feel it. It's not possible. I will not get out. And so I literally stayed in bed until like noon, which I usually never do because I mean, I used to do this a lot when I felt super bad. And now I am, building something, working, trying to be productive and everything. So I kind of can't afford to do it. I'm like, I'm wasting so much time. But there was just no energy. There was literally no, I just couldn't do it. So I stayed there until like noon. And then I got up and I went to Ghent and I went to the gym and I still felt terrible. And I had planned a call with one of my great friends that I recently met, and we met online. So we met together in this kind of like container with actually one of my subscribers reached out to me, so we had some conversations online. Ebes is his name, and then he introduced us to other people together. So we were all together in a group, and we have like a weekly call. We call like together with five guys in the call, and we talk about what is going on in our lives or the things that we want to build, and we want to hold each other accountable. And it's a beautiful space because all these men are so heart centered, they're so aligned with what they're doing. And it was such an incredible experience, guys, to be in this call for the first time, right? You just hop online, you go into Zoom, you have a conversation with five people, you go into a room with five people online, you don't know these people, and immediately you feel safe and comfortable. It was so amazing. I was like, the energy here is so non-judgmental. All these men are so profoundly heart-centered, they are so open, so, I don't know, so real. And it was as if we knew each other for years. It was very, very interesting experience. And so we talking about, what we are doing, what we want to achieve in our lives, blah blah blah. We talk a little bit about our personal experiences and stuff like that. So we connected very fast, like almost immediately. And now, actually, one of the guys that I met through this group, we're having like more regular conversations and calls. And so I just had one like 2 3 hours ago, and we were talking, and I shared a little bit about my current state of mind and how I'm struggling with myself, basically. And he was so uplifting in his support, and his he was so compassionate. And I literally cried because it was so supportive. And I realized how, I don't know, how I have been treating myself these past weeks, like with such a negative, inner dialogue. The inner critic was so strong, and I was literally like hitting myself over the head like almost daily, right? And that sucks the energy out of you. You feel so empty, and it's because you're not kind to yourself. And of course, I don't want to bother people with this, and like, I don't want to talk about this necessarily, but actually it's important to talk about this, right? Because people don't know. And then he suggested to just reach out once in a while to just check in with me, and like, he showed so much compassion and kindness. And this is such a profound experience when another human being cares enough to show kindness and compassion where you are unable to do that towards yourself. That is just wow. And that is also what I want to do here, right? Like, I love to record a video where I share kindness and compassion with you who is watching me talk. Actually, I'm talking to you. That's what I'm literally doing. I'm talking to you, telling you that it's okay to feel the way you do, and you're worthy, you matter, right? You're important. Because sometimes you just forget about that towards yourself. It's easy to do this for a friend, or to do this for someone you love or you care about, but we so often forget ourselves. And I realized this talking to him like 2 hours ago, and it changed me completely. Like, it completely changed my mood. And that is kind of what you're feeling right now, which is so interesting to realize, right? So kindness and compassion, guys, it's so important. I had so many ideas when I was on my bicycle going home. Also, like, I was thinking about how can I make something that can help people cultivate more compassion and kindness towards themselves and others, right? And I'm currently studying a lot around shame. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with metta meditation, which is loving kindness meditation. And I know it sounds a little bit like woo maybe for some people, but to me, it's like so profound. You literally sit down with yourself and you meditate on loving kindness. So you actually you how would you summon a feeling of loving kindness within yourself by, for example, thinking of someone you deeply love. And so it's easy to feel these feelings, right? Imagine someone you deeply love, and then you tap into how it makes you feel, and that feeling, then you move through you towards yourself, for example, or towards someone you're having a difficult relationship with, or even towards an enemy. Okay, because this feeling of loving kindness, it expands, and it's actually able to be shared and expressed towards anything in the world, right? Because ultimately all is love. Okay, ultimately all is love. So by tapping into that loving energy, by sharing it with yourself, you can really heal. It's a very profound experience. And so I was really thinking about how can I channel this energy to benefit you, right? And I was thinking about like some audio files. I want to record some guided meditations, or just something where I can share my compassion with you, and you can tap into that energy and you can use it to heal, to feel like you matter, because I want you to feel like you matter. Okay, because you do, you really do, right? Like you, in this moment, you all matter, simply because you're here. Okay, because you're being here, and you're lifting my mood, and I'm hopefully lifting your mood. And that is the essence of what is happening here right now, which is beautiful in and of itself, right? This is fantastic. It's not evident, it's not self-evident, it's profound, it's really profound, right? So yeah, those are just a few of my current thoughts, and how I want to, I don't know, progress with this. I really feel like compassion is the answer to a lot of pain in this world, and it's important to share that, and to lift people's pain, and to lift my own pain also. This is also my process, right? The channel is us. It's us together, right? It's not just me. It's everyone involved, and that is very, very profound and deep. And I don't know. There's no more escaping for me in a way, right? Like at some point I will probably run out of money, because right now I'm just, using my savings to sustain this channel. And if it doesn't pick up at some point, then I will have to find another solution to fund this, right? But then I will, I don't know, work for a year in a bar or do something, and then I will come back to this, because there is no escaping anymore, right? This is literally what I have to do now. That there is no escaping. Once you become aware of what is your calling, or the thing that you are made to do in this life. And it sounds very esoteric and ethereal, and for some people this might not resonate, but it does very much resonate with me. Like once you discover your calling, there is no escaping. Like you can't escape it anymore. It will always, you can try to divert, but you'll come back to the center. Like life will put you there. You can try as much as you want to escape kind of like your responsibilities, or whatever you're supposed to do here. You can try for as long as you want, but it will get back. It will get back to you. So there's no escaping. So yeah, instead of trying to fight it, I gotta find creative solutions, and I will, right, with the help of you guys, obviously. So yeah, one of the things, for example, that really helps the channel is to, for example, share it with someone you care about. Because when you resonate with something, probably the people you surround yourself with, they also resonate with this. So it is literally my greatest honor. Like I heard Angela and Evelyn mentioned this, that they share the videos with family members or with friends. That is just so, that is one of the most beautiful compliments to give me, right? That you enjoy and you value the things that I talk about so much, that you actually want to share it with other people. That is just the most beautiful thing. So it's also a free way to support the community, to support the growth of the channel, right? It's a beautiful way to expand the message, to expand the family, to grow the family, because that is what we're also here to do, right? So thanks again, guys, for your kind gestures and support. I really, really appreciate it. It means so much to me. So thank you so much for that. um Let me see. Amiable Pluto. Hey, brother. Welcome to the crew. I'm very happy that you're here. Everybody just decided to tune in tonight, which I'm super, super grateful for. And I'm having a fantastic time. And I hope you guys are also having a fantastic time. But I assume you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? So thank you so much for joining. How so nice that you're here with us. I'm great. Happy for you. yes, guys, just freaking amazing. Like it's awesome. Like to see you guys coming back every week. It's just I don't know. It makes me happy. It literally makes me happy. It makes me feel good, and I hope that you guys feel good because of this as well. All right. Yes, and it's great this community of support and sharing. Yeah, that. Thank you for sharing that, Evelyn. That actually brings me to something that I have been thinking about also a lot. Is that in today's day and age, there's a lot of competition. You know, competition between different companies, and it's like uh, there's always this like fighting for the top spot, or the best spot, or there's so much competition against each other. But I never resonated with that idea. Like, of course, if I play like a friggin' I don't know board game or whatever, I can get a little bit competitive because it's a game, it's fun, like if you're not engaged with the game, then it becomes a little bit stale and boring. So you want to be excited, and you want to be a little bit, I want to win, right? Then makes the game a little bit more fun. But like in life at large, to be competing against one another. Actually, let me put it like this: if you play the board game with a competitive mindset, but you're still there together to play the game, then the meta of the game is cooperation, right? Because you get together to play the game together to actually have a good time together. So there is cooperation there, and within the cooperation, there can be a little bit of competition, which makes it more interesting. But you don't want to make the meta the competition, because then I don't resonate with that. I have never, and I probably most likely will never. It doesn't sit with me, right? I don't want to compete. I want to cooperate. I want to co-create. I want to work together to build something. I really believe that when many people come together, that there is so much more opportunity for growth, for expansion, for love. There is more compassion, more capacity for compassion, more capacity for love. Coming together in a relationship, it's also like in an intimate relationship. In that case, for example, two people coming together, if it's like conscious people who want the best for one another, not if it's like a toxic dynamic, because then it's again kind of like competition. But if you come together as two whole people, then the result of that, it's not like 1 + 1 = 2. No, it's like a lot more. There is synergy happening, and it makes everything more like rich, right? So I have always been a fan of cooperation and not really competition. So I'm happy that you guys also see it that way. I feel like everybody here is about connection, and the family and the community, and working together. And there's no aggression, there is no judgment here. And that's precisely what I value so much, and why I feel so safe here, and why I hope that you guys feel safe here as well, right? So that is kind of how I feel about competition and cooperation. um, team players, that's exactly it, Angela. You put it perfectly. Team players, that is precisely how I feel about this, and I hope you guys feel the same way. um, so yeah, it's really good, guys. I want to mention that I'm having a great time, and it's a beautiful moment. I don't know where I read this, in some book, or some meditation practice that I did. It's like, whenever there is a beautiful moment, express that. It's a habit I acquired, and it's a really nice habit, right? Become aware of the moment as it is, and when it's beautiful, you can say that. Right now is a beautiful moment. I love to say that. It's amazing. When you're sitting with a friend, and you're talking about something, and you feel good, and you feel connected, and it's a nice experience, you can say it. This is a beautiful moment. I feel grateful for this moment. And right now, this is a beautiful moment, and I feel grateful for this moment. It's awesome. I love to do this, and it makes the moment even better in a way. Like, you can really savor it that way. So maybe it's something that you can try yourself whenever you're enjoying what you're doing, and you're with other people. you can express that. This is a beautiful moment. It can be in silence. You can literally be sitting in silence, or you can be walking in nature and nobody is saying anything, and you very much enjoy it, and you're like, this is a beautiful moment. And then the other person probably will be like, yeah, it is. And then you kind of like can share that energy together, which I think is great. You won the rib eating competition. Well, I kind of did. I wasn't able to finish all of it, but yeah, we did our best. I think they didn't make any profit on us that night. It is a very beautiful moment. It is, right? It's so amazing. Thank you guys for making this moment. Okay, we're all creating this moment together, co-creating. We're co-creating this beautiful moment. How amazing is that? Oh man, like honestly, if this is like a goal, guys, and I mentioned it in the previous live stream. I believe that, you know, if the channel becomes larger and we have like more funds, we have more financial freedom. I want to, look. Okay, this is. I will talk about this a little bit because I feel like I want to talk about this. All right. So the plans I have is that if I can create a fund of money that is coming in each month, let's say, I don't know, $10,000 or something, right? I don't want to use this for myself. I can live on 1,000 euros per month. Easy. I look for a cheap flat somewhere. I buy some food. I don't need a lot of money. I really don't. Okay. I don't care about that. But if I have $10,000 each month, I would organize, literally organize, like a retreat somewhere. I rent like a big house in a beautiful country somewhere, and like I pay flight tickets for everyone. I pay friggin', public transport, so everybody can get there. I make sure that there's food, maybe some people cooking. Like, this is what I would use the money for, right? Like this is the dream I have. Imagine if I could make something work like that, just literally like pay for you guys being able to get together and make maybe some like courses or some workshops, and pay some whatever teachers that can teach us something. That would be so amazing if I could do that, right? So that's like a dream on the financial plane. I don't like to work too much with that. I'm not, it's not about the money, right? The money is more a symbol of freedom. The more money you have, the more freedom you have, right? To do these types of things. So that is what I would like to, to what I would like to improve and build on this channel, so it can generate more money, so we can use it for things like that, right? That would be so freaking amazing. So I hope that I can pull it off at some point somehow. We have to brainstorm about this. Maybe if you guys have any ideas, feel free to share it. But I would like to make it some kind of like donation based thing where everybody just donate something, and we can, it's like a non-profit. That is a non-profit. I want to make this into a non-profit where everybody just donates a little bit. We can attract the right people, and then we create something beautiful together. We can use the funds to, I don't know, to really make a difference in the world. That is what I want to do. I want to make a difference. It's not just, I care about stuff. We all care about stuff, and I want to bring the people together who care about stuff, and then make something happen. Take action towards doing something. And I really feel like all of you would be super excited about that. Like, it's a fantastic vision. I think that I want to make into a reality somehow. So yeah, that's a little bit of where I would like to end up eventually. To use funds that we can create even more magic together. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I am okay. I'm happy to hear that you're okay, Evelyn. Again, I'm very sorry to hear about your situation, and I was super happy that you were back. Like, I saw your comment, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy that you're back and that you're okay. So thank you for sharing that with us, and I feel grateful, and I hope that you find support here, and that that you can, how would I say, allow yourself the grieving process. It's painful. It's it's going to take some time, and we are here for you, right? You matter. You you deserve to be surrounded by the people who care for you, right? And it's going to take time, and we will take care of you, and I hope that you will also take care of yourself, and I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So yeah, I feel grateful that you're able to find comfort here, and that it helps you to process things, because it's important to do that. You don't want to avoid processing these things whenever you're struggling with something difficult. Maybe initially we want to escape and we want to avoid it, but it's always going to come back, and so it's better to instead just process it while it's happening. And of course sometimes we need to avoid it for a little bit in order for us to then feel ready to process it. But the sooner you can, you know, move into that stage, I believe that that is better, because it will cause you less how do I say, struggle later on, I think. So that's just my 2 cents on the situation. Yes, thank you. It will go better and better. Every tears are liberating. They are, and I am grateful to have had a caring, generous, and tolerant system. Yeah, they are very, very liberating. Tears are incredibly liberating. I actually love to cry. I really like to cry. Like, honestly, I think it's a beautiful release of energy, of tension, of, you know, crying can feel very, how do I say, when you finish crying you can feel lighter, and it depends on the type of crying. I think, like, if it's a cry of acceptance, letting go, processing, then you feel lighter afterwards. And I think that's really beautiful. I love to, I cried today like multiple times, to be honest. Like, I really, you know, I felt not good. And so allowing yourself to cry and to let it move through you, I think it can be very, very healing experience. So absolutely, I totally um endorse, or invite you to allow these feelings to come up and to express them towards yourself also, right? Like, you know, to be okay with how you feel, and to allow it to come up and to be there. um I think that that's really important to do that if you want to process something like this. So guys, fantastic, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful live stream. I feel super, super good about this one. um and what else, what else can we talk about? Do you want to ask me a question, or would you like me to just continue talking a little bit about what's going on in my own life, or how I don't know, whatever comes up in my mind. Uh, let's see. I don't know. You know, when you have a conversation, it can have different, um, I don't know, levels of intensity and a rhythm, a natural rhythm, and it can go very high and excited, and then it can go a little bit lower. And one of the things that I very much enjoy during conversations, especially with people that you feel safe with, is like a silence where you're just communicating without necessarily saying anything. You can just be in each other's space and in each other's presence, and that in of itself is a special thing, right? To be together with someone in silence, I that is, you know, if you can do that, that really means, in my opinion, that this is a special person. If you can do this regularly, just be in silence with one another and still feel understood. Wow, all of a sudden there's so many people joining. I very much like it. Hey, welcome everyone who is new here. We're just doing the weekly live stream. I very much enjoy doing these, and I feel grateful that you're here. I feel very, very grateful that you're here and that you're making time to join in. Hi, buddy. I got stuck longer than I thought, but glad I could still make it here. Yuri, thank you so much for joining, man. Don't worry about it. I'm happy that you had a fantastic time. I also had a fantastic time watching the premiere of the Dimash reaction video. It was a great time, and it was fun to record it as well. So yeah, there were a lot of people showing up in the chat, dude. Like, at some point I saw like 72 people being there or something. That's very impressive. So it's cool to to hang out and just have a good time. So I was talking about the fact that, when you're with friends, or a partner or whatever, or family, um, when when you can sit in silence and you still communicating, you kind of like feel each other's mind or energy, and this like subtle level of nonverbal interaction. I love that when you can do that with someone. It's so beautiful. It's really so beautiful. You can just like sit there and feel each other and not necessarily talk, and it's so beautiful. It's like, I don't know, it's just one of the little things in life that I really really enjoy. So I hope you guys can relate to that. um I wish to have a partner who I can be silent with. Well, Zezo Best. That's a very interesting name. Zezo Best. Wow, beautiful. Well, you might come across someone, or you can speak out that desire, and it might actually become a reality. I've always noticed in my own life that whenever I start to speak my desires into existence, and actually I communicate to others with the things that are, that are in my mind that I desire, that they tend to turn into reality at some point. Because people can't read your mind, right? So if this is a desire you have, by sharing it, people want to give you the things you want most of the time, right? Like, people learn through positive reinforcement. So whenever you ask for something and somebody does it, and then you can, reward them for it through appreciation, or kindness or compassion or attention or whatever, then they will want to do more of that. And that's a beautiful thing. I really enjoy building a relationship based on wanting to make each other feel good, or wanting to share what the other person needs, right? Like learning to read one another's needs, and then catering to that, or being attentive to each other's needs. That's the most beautiful relationship I can imagine, like learning about the other person's needs, and then they learning about your needs, and then making the effort to actually like meet those needs. Because some people, they experience love and appreciation in a very different way than, for example, yourself, right? You might experience, there's this great book, it's called The Five Love Languages. um, and it talks about the different styles, how people communicate and receive love, right? And so some people might receive it through words of affirmation, so like verbally affirming that I love you, for example. Others might perceive it through acts of kindness, so somebody doing the dishes for you or preparing food. And then others through physical touch, so you're actually like, making physical contact and stuff like that. So for different people, they have different preferences or ways that they perceive love. And so sometimes there can be a huge mismatch between how you perceive love and how someone else perceive, like your partner or your friend or your family member, whatever, how they perceive love. And so you are trying to give love to each other, but you're actually communicating in different language. Like this person might understand love through acts of kindness, and you understand love through physical touch, for example. And then you are touching this person a lot because it means that you show them love and appreciation, but they don't feel love because how they interpret love is by you cooking for them, for example. And then the other way around, they're trying to do all sorts of things for you. They're taking out the trash and they're cleaning up your space and whatever, and they never really touch you, and you feel undervalued because they are not communicating in your kind of like love language. So that was a very interesting book for me to read, and I learned a lot from that. And so the only way to know each other's needs is by talking about it, right? So if you have the desire to be able to sit silently with a partner, you can express that desire if you trust that person, of course, and if it's in a mutually respectful, trustworthy relationship. And then they might actually, give that to you, which is a beautiful thing. So it might sound strange, but Dimash songs echoed in my head at the funeral, and it helped me a lot. I can definitely imagine that. Like, music is such a profound medium to process emotions and to anchor different emotional states. So yeah, when it's close to your heart, then it absolutely helps to process things. So I'm very grateful that you were able to, to discover this for yourself, because it truly makes a difference. And Dimash's music is also just incredibly beautiful. So of course it can support you with that. So that is really, really beautiful. Thanks for sharing that, Evelyn. So it was Planet Evening, like your musicians' insights. It was awesome indeed. At some point, there were 140 people. Wow, that's a lot, man. 140, that's crazy. Woo, amazing. Oh yeah, congrats on the rib eating contest win. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Oh, I can't swear on this channel, but it was amazing, brother. I'm sad you were not there though. Well, maybe not because it was really nice together with you and him, just me and him. So yeah, we had a fantastic time. And not strange, so it was for me. It much helped me a lot. I played Ave Maria. Yes, yes, it's a beautiful song. I very much, I was very touched by that song actually. So I can totally understand that you would play it at the funeral. I can really see how this video help you in difficult situations. This is beautiful. Yes, talk and be honest. It's great how Dimash is amazing. Awesome. Yes, he is a beautiful person and he is also clearly bringing a lot of amazing people together. So that is absolutely beautiful. I feel super grateful that I discovered him through Yuri actually. So Yuri, you are here to be thanked for. It's your doing which led to this beautiful connection of people all together. So that's very very nice. And yeah, Dimash, his music is just it's something different, right? Um, yes, and his character is also just it makes everything so much more meaningful in my opinion. Because when the artist is just like an arrogant, I don't know, person who doesn't really care about his fans or the community, then I don't really resonate with it. But in his case, he's just so I don't know. He just such a kind, compassionate person, and that shines through in his work and in his behaviors. So that is very admirable, and I totally understand that it brings people like you guys all together, and that is deeply moving. So yeah, I feel grateful that you found me also in a way. So it's crazy how things goes, right? Like the life is infinite, and then all these things happen, and they kind of like get together and then mixed up, and it's endlessly interesting. It's infinitely interesting, I think. So, and this girl, Wolf, you're so humble, buddy. Dimash is perfect artist for you to listen to as a beautiful person. Thanks for that, man. I really appreciate the kind words. It's so nice to have you all here. It's a beautiful moment. I can't say it enough. I feel super, super grateful and happy. You can probably see that. Okay, guys, should we wrap it up or would you like to stay a little longer? I was thinking about recording some more audio files for you to enjoy. Good evening to you all. I had a great time with you all. Evelyn, thank you so much for joining. I'm very happy that you were here. And again, I want to send you lots of love and support. And if you need to express something, you can always do it here on the channel, or you can send me an email. Whatever you feel like you need, you can do that. Okay. But I know that you know. So thank you. How long are you still staying in Belgium? I'm not sure, actually, to be honest. Probably like maximum like a week or so. It's getting like so cold now and rainy, and I need some sunshine. So yeah, probably maximum a week and a half at most. So if you want to do another reaction video, let's make it happen soon, man. Ciao, buddy. Your mic is still here too. Yeah, I know. I have to come and get it. Um, I will pick it up someday next week, probably. Thank you so much, Wolf. I know. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I know you know. So that's it. So is yours not over Christmas? No, I will not be in Belgium or in Europe for Christmas. I will be in Latin America for Christmas. But luckily, I have some friends there, so we will probably celebrate, celebrate, celebrate Christmas together. It's quite interesting to celebrate Christmas in a warm country. I remember I was in Thailand a few years back and I celebrated Christmas on the beach, and there were Christmas trees on the beach. It was so strange, but it was a great experience. It was actually really cool. We were at the hostel and there were so many people there. It was nice, very, very nice experience. So, no, I will not be home for Christmas, but I will probably like FaceTime or something and say hello to the people. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your attention. I had a fantastic time. For those of you who are rewatching the live stream, thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for joining and for just sharing your energy and kindness. I feel endlessly grateful. I feel my heart is warm. It's really warm. I will sleep with a big smile on my face tonight, thinking back to this beautiful moment. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for this incredible experience. I feel so grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm excited to see you all next week, 8 p.m. I do these every week, Sunday, so you can join if you feel like you would like to connect with the fam and just have a little conversation here and just hear me ramble about life and stuff. So that is great. Otherwise, if not, you can always just check another video, or tomorrow I will again upload my daily video. So I'll definitely see you tomorrow if you're up for that, and if not, I'll see you next week at 8 p.m. Sunday evening. Next weekend, I don't have to work. Perhaps we can meet up again with Wolf and Jorim. You better do Wednesday, guys. We will fix this in the private messages. Okay, this is not a place to make logistical appointments. Thanks everyone for this beautiful moment. Thank you so much for joining, man. I feel grateful that you were here. I am really glad that you stayed all the way to the end. I feel incredibly grateful for that. So thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Chevy, thanks for being here, brother. I was so excited and happy to see that you joined. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Hopefully, if you have the time. And we do it here. I will send an email with my whole life story sometimes. Please do, Angela. I would love to learn more about you and your story, because I think that it can be very, very profound to learn more about people's stories. So feel free to share it with me. I would be so grateful to read it. I'm very interested in it. So please do. Kidding. Talk soon. All right, guys. My heart is warm. I feel grateful and good, and I'm so happy that you were here. And I'm looking forward to having another conversation next weekend. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video or live stream. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good night.